Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3. I want to introduce a solution that addresses a common yet often overlooked challenge in educational institutions and managing student attendance efficiently. Our project is called the Student Attendance Management System, or SKMS. Project overview, and the problem is manual attendance problem, and we come up with the solution, which is web-based SAMS, which is a real-time, mobile-friendly, and scalable. The budget for this project is 1,000, and the duration is 10 weeks. Let's go more deep to the problem. How we define the problem is manual attendance systems are time-consuming, error-prone, and difficult to scale. Whether it is from paper-based or spreadsheet-driven, it often leads to inefficiency, data loss, and lack of real-time insight. So we come to the solution, which is we build a SAMS, a web-based My Attendance Management System. SAMS is designed to be mobile-friendly for on-to-go access, real-time for instant updates and monitoring, scalable to support growing students, population, and multiple campus. Our project goals is functional, which is digital attendance, history, access, and report generation. This project also strategic because it is efficiency and time saving. As a business, this project is low cost and tight timeline. For technical and quality, it is secure, mobile friendly, and data integrity.
Now, let's take a look at the scope of our project, what's included and what's not. Include section. Under the include scope, we have the development of a web portal that supports key features like attendance tracking, login, and users' roles. We are also including a reporting module which allows for summarize and data export to help with performance monitoring. A student profile system will be set up to centralize user data. Lastly, we will ensure a responsive design that works seamlessly across both desktop and mobile browsers. Meanwhile, the exclude scope highlights elements that will not be part of this phase. This includes mobile apps for iOS or Android, biometric integration, and SMS or email notifications. We are also not covering curriculum integration or user training programs at this time. This helps us stay focused on what's essential for our objectives while managing resources effectively. Next, let's move on to the project organization. This slide shows the key team members and their roles throughout the development processes. Nurul Fatiha serves as the project manager, responsible for overseeing the entire project and ensuring that timelines and goals are met. Me, myself, Nur Maisara, our analysts focus on gathering requirements and analyzing what the system truly needs. Nurin Nabila plays the role of the designer, working on the user interface and user experience elements. Next, Nur Jamalia, the developer, handles all coding and technical implementation. Further lastly, Imran Shauki is our tester, making sure that the final product is functional and free from bugs. Together, this team forms the backbone of our project, each playing a crucial role in the delivering on successful outcome.
The work breakdown structure for the Students Attendance Management System, or SAMS. This structure ensures that the project is executed in a logical, phased manner with clear deliverables at each stage. We begin with initiation phase, where we define the project scope, objective, and success criteria. This includes identifying key stakeholders and drafting the project charter to align expectations from the start. Next is requirement analysis. Here, we gather input from lecturers, administrative staff, and students to understand their needs. We document both functional requirements, like attendance tracking, and non-functional ones, such as system reliability and ease of use. In the design phase, we translate those requirements into technical blueprint. This includes the system architecture, database schema, and user interface wireframe. We also validate the design with stakeholders to ensure alignment. Development is where the system comes to life. We build the front-end interface and back-end logic, integrate the database, and ensure secure login functionality. Unit testing is conducted throughout to catch issues early. Once development is complete, we move into testing and deployment. This includes system-wide testing, user acceptance testing, and final deployment to the live environment. Feedback from pilot user is crucial here. Finally, in the closer phase, we deliver all documentation, conduct training session for users, and present the final report. Once all deliverables are approved, the project is formally closed. The structured approach not only ensures transparency and accountability, but also supports the university's broader goals of digital transformation and operational efficiency. The project runs from May to October 2025 and follows an agile approach. We've set 7 key milestones from M0 to M6. In May, we start with project initiation and requirement gathering. In June, we complete the system design. July is for developing the prototype, and in August, we test the beta version. September focus on final development and bug fixing. In early October, we deploy the system and conduct training. And by the end of the October, we wrap up with the final report and presentation. Each month includes short development sprints, which help us build the system step by step and improve it based on feedback. For the budget breakdown, the total budget is 1,000 ringgit Malaysia. 500 is for hosting the system online, 100 is for register the domain name, and 400 is for tools and plugins needed during development.
For SAMS, we followed the agile methodology ideal for a fast-paced student-led project like ours due to its flexibility and adaptability. Agile allows us to work in short, focused sprints and get continuous feedback and adapt quickly to changing needs, unlike traditional waterfall methods. We plan 10 weekly sprints, which is Sprint 1, we focus on setup and requirements. Sprint 2 and 3, we covered UI and UX design and database setup using Figma and PHP-MyAdmin. Sprint 4 to 6 were for core features like attendance, login and reporting. Sprint 7 focus on testing and bug fixes. Sprint 8 and 9 handle integration, polish and security. Sprint 10 wrap things up with deployment, documentation and closure. Each sprint started with planning, included informal syncs and ended with a review, helping us stay aligned and respond to feedback quickly. Next, for risk management. Risk management was an ongoing part of our project, which is led by me, project manager. We track risks in a risk register, assessing them by likelihood and impact, and assigning owners to manage them. So the key risks included team unavailability, which we handle with backup roles and cross training. Another one is development delays, which is we manage by adding buffer time and focusing on core features. Next one is security threats, which is mitigated through secure logins, role-based access, and HTTPS encryption. And we reviewed risk in bi-weekly meetings and escalated critical ones when needed. And the structured approach kept the project resilient and on track. So for research activities and deliverables, our project followed a structured roadmap with 10 key deliverables aligned to each project phase. So for example, D1 covered the project charter and requirements, defining our scope early on. So D2 and D3 included the system architecture and a prototype shared with lectures and student reps. D4 was the beta version tested in a pilot run by faculty in early September. D6 marked the stable release, followed by D7 and D8, user manuals, training materials, and a demo. We closed with D9 and D10, which included technical docs, maintenance guides, and a final report by late October. This deliverable kept the team accountable and ensured all the stakeholders stayed informed and involved throughout the project.
Next, we go through the security aspects. Security is a critical part of the student attendance management systems, or SAMs, especially since it handles service, student data, and institutional records. Our security framework is built on three key principles: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Firstly, to ensure confidentiality, we implement secure login mechanism with strong password protocols. All data transmissions are protected through HTTPS encryption, preventing unauthorized access or interception. Secondly, to maintain integrity, the system includes role-based access control, meaning users can only view or modify data relevant to their roles. For example, teachers can mark attendance but not alter administrative settings. Thirdly, to support availability, we conduct regular backups, allowing us to restore data in the event of the system failure. But we also carry out routine audits, log check, and vulnerability assessment to proactively identify and address potential threats. Additionally, if a security incident occurs, such as a data breach or unauthorized access, it will be immediately reported to the project manager, who will initiate an investigation and escalate the issues as required. These measures ensure that SAMs, or which is Student Attendance Management Systems, not only complies with institutional IT policies but also provides a secure, trustworthy platform for all users. Next, we go through Islamic integration, which is INAC aspect. The SAMS project also reflects the integration of Islamic values in information system development, in line with the INAC approach, which combine both ilmu akli, which is rational knowledge, and ilmu nakli, which is revealed knowledge. From a rational perspective, the use of digital tools like programming, database design, and encryption illustrate how human intellect and logic, gift from Allah, are used to solve real-world challenge in education, as stated in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 31, and He taught Adam the names of all things, reminding us that knowledge is a divine trust. On the ethical and spiritual sides, SAMS is built upon Islamic values such as amanah, which is trust, itqan, which is excellent, and adli, which is justice. These values guide how we handle sensitive data, ensure fairness in system access, and promote excellence in our design and delivery. As Prophet Muhammad SAW said, indeed, Allah that when anyone among you does a job, he should perfect it. The hadith encourages us to strive for quality and sincerity in our work. Finally, the system contributes to tarbiyah, or holistic education, by encouraging student disciplines, punctuality, and accountability, traits that are highly valued in Islam. So, this project is more than just technical solution. It is a reflection of our commitment to use technology ethically and meaningfully in service both institutional goals and Islamic principles.